to this day. So, but nah, just want to let you guys know, and it's going to be, exciting. It's going to be fun. You're going to finally see the origins of how the Hidden Leaf Village was created, how the ninja world was from the beginning, all that good stuff. We're going to get right into it. This is practically the foundation of what a ninja is, what a village is, and the origins, not of everything, but at least with the Hidden Leaf and just how it was with the villages and nations and clans.
First Hokage, I ask you this. What does it mean to be a village? And what does it mean to be a shinobi?
A village? And what a shinobi is, huh?
My brother, or
vengeance against the Leaf? You brat full of Uchiha evil. In that case... Elder brother.
I don't mind telling you more about the village, but it'll take time.
If possible, Madara Uchiha.
Chakra. Over in the direction of 2 o'clock.
It's Naruto and the Nine-Tails Chakra. I see.
Truly understand this. The gravity of...
A misunderstanding. In the first place.
First Hokage Hashirama. He's different. He could undo my binding at any time. I'll have to be careful not to let down my guard.
Listen, Orochimaru. It would be point. And shinobi, next Madara. In that case, even if the war ends and we win, it would be pointless.
Do as you please, elder brother.
Now then, where exactly should I begin this tale? Yes. In order to tell you about village and shinobi... Wood style! Wood dragon jutsu! I must first speak of the Uchiha and Senju clans. Wood style! Wood golem jutsu!
Like a freaking nuclear bomb. Goddamn. Tell you right now, the first Hokage and Madara Uchiha, the two strongest ninja at their era in time, and at any time really. They were just
style wood expulsion jutsu, was it? Perfect for taking on difficult beasts.
they were just definition of powerhouses.
Susanoo around the tail beast like armor. Madara, you crafty fox. I can read your swordsmanship. Wood style, laughing Buddha jutsu. At this rate, the land will be completely obliterated. It's best to move this to the seashore.
No, you don't.
He's not trying to run, he's trying to protect everyone else.
There you are. Just try grabbing a hold of that. Now what?
Summoning 5-layer Rashomon.
God damn, remember that? The Orochimaru's henchmen knew how to do that too.
Change the trajectory.
All the way to the other shore.
He was trying to protect everyone. So he was able to change the direction, but still the blast radius is huge.
Hashirama, it has been a while since we fought each other all out. You can see that I have changed, can you not?
You're going to lay waste to everything? To all we've accomplished up till now, Madara? Nothing will come of us battling each other. This fight will only hurt village and shinobi. This is disrespectful towards our brothers and our comrades.
You know nothing of my...
I don't want to have to kill you.
Are you implying that you could take me down at any time?
I'm not. I mean, we're friends.
Enough of all this. I've already reached it.
Then so be it. Sage art. Wood style.
Sage mode wood style.
Veritable 1,000 arm cannon.
God damn.
Come on, Hashirama.
They're monsters. Like, just no one, not Kakashi, not Jiraiya could ever be on their power level. Just, it's insane. Like, insane.
Just aim it a little higher than you'd expect. That's the trick.
Yeah, I know. It'll get there. If I simply put my all into it. Who the hell are you, anyway?
Right now, I'm your stone-skipping rival, but my stone is already on the other side.
And that was my first encounter with Madara Uchiha.
Trust me, all this has a purpose and meaning.
Answer me! I asked you who you are!
First name's Hashirama, but I can't tell you my last name.
Hashirama, huh? Just watch me. I'm gonna make it.
The way he throws, just as I thought. Shuriken Jutsu.
He knows he's an Uchiha.
Why you? You stood behind me on purpose just to distract me, didn't you? I'm so sensitive that I can't even pee if someone stands behind me like you're doing.
I'm sorry.
There's no need
Their
to get
characters,
all
alright.
depressed about it. I was making excuses. I'm sorry.
Well, I had no idea you had such an obnoxious self-diagnosed neurosis.
You know, I can't tell if you're a nice guy or just some kind of jerk.
Oh my god.
Well, one thing's for sure, I'm better at stone skipping than you.
You want me to skip you instead, you punk?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. To make amends, I'll let you throw me into the river. Go ahead.
What?
Do it.
Good grief. Are you aware of your own obnoxious neuroses?
It's just... I hope that I reach the opposite shore.
You're so annoying!
Oh my
Just
god.
get lost.
He's such a smartass.
No, wait a sec.
Which is it? Why don't you try to be a little bit clearer?
No, well, it's... What the... Are you a shinobi?
This place will become
Walking
a
on
battlefield.
water.
Go home now. This is the crest of the Hagoromo clan. Sorry, but I've gotta go. Later. Oh,
First name's Madara.
Madara.
Not proffering one's family name to a stranger. Is shinobi law, right?
I thought so. You're a shinobi too.
That's how they first met.
Personalities differed, and yet I sensed a mysterious kinship with him all the same. I felt that I knew why he'd come down to the river too.
So he knew he was an Uchiha, but Madara just knew he was a shinobi. He didn't know what part of a clan he was from, though. And the reason why he knew he was an Uchiha is because the Uchiha are the only ones that know Shuriken Jutsu. Which meaning they know how to use special techniques of throwing Shuriken to where you can hit things to where it should be impossible to hit it that way.
Shinobi don't cry. They're born into this
They're very
world
good
to
with
fight
physics
and die in
and throwing.
Be glad that we even have a piece of his corpse left to bury. Because our enemies this time include the Uchiha clan in addition to the Hagoromo clan. They're particularly merciless.
Kawarama was just 7 years old.
Clearly a bad time.
How long are all these conflicts going to last?
Until the very last foe has been vanquished. The path to a world that is free of battle is not easily paved.
And children must be sacrificed.
Goddamn.
I won't allow disrespect for Kawarama. He fought and died as nothing less than a full-fledged shinobi. He wasn't a child.
So that was a child that was murdered and ripped to shreds and body parts.
Elder brother Hashirama.
No matter if you're a kid or not, you will be sent to war practically in this show. There's a lot of clans that were at war with each other.
Itama. Tobirama. I don't want either of you to die in vain. Senju, the clan of love? Yeah, right! A full-fledged shinobi, come on! All this is just adults ganging up on kids and driving them to their deaths. We're doing exactly the same thing as the Uchiha!
Damn.
That is how we honor our opponents. Even an infant, if wielding a weapon, is deemed an enemy. And raising one's child to become full-fledged is a true sign of a parent's love.
In order to become full-fledged, you have to die, is that it? We kill and are killed so much you can't keep track of the grudges. It's too risky to even say your last name! I swear that the shinobi world is totally messed up!
Children like you are known as brats!
Father,
No, he's right.
Elder brother's feeling depressed today, so please forgive him.
Just go and cool your head, Hashirama.
But this is how it was. Like in the beginning, like just it was always war. It was kids dying, adults, you name it. You know,
It's simple.
it's an
They
endless
really wanna
cycle of
stop
war and
wars, They
hatred.
should just make pacts and stop fighting with each other.
No one could just get along.
Avenging our parents and our siblings. And
And one similar concept as well is it kind of reminds me. I could be wrong, but I think it was Afghanistan, to where they were literally using kids to hold weapons. You know, and to have like bomb vests and things like that. Like they would use kids and brainwash them and manipulate them and use them against the United States Army or the Marines and things like that. So just imagine like being, you know, a Marine or in the Army and you're out deployed and you're literally forced to shoot a kid, you know what I mean? And kill a kid because that kid is a threat to innocent civilians or you. Like, it's kind of similar to that degree, to where it's very extreme, it's very, you know, sad and very dark, and it's just how it was. If you could walk and move your arms and everything, you gotta fight, pretty much.
all our friends who were killed.
Keep saying that stuff and you'll end up dead. Both you and the adults are way too hot-headed.
Sorry.
Forthcoming shinobi really need to suppress their emotions, create suitable rules that they then follow and maintain, and avoid any extraneous conflict.
Can't a true
Tobirama gives me kind of like a young kid Kakashi
true
vibe.
alliance be achieved? Huh? A true alliance, elder brother?
During the era of warring states, the average life expectancy of both shinobi and citizens was around 30 years old.
30 years. I mean, that's the oldest anyone would ever really get to.
And what was keeping that average so low was...
Look at that, a little kid in Uchiha about to just slaughter the kid. Helpless. And they're like, you're dying. But then again, their own kids in the Uchiha were being slaughtered by the Senju with no mercy. And that was his brother. That's war and no one cares. I'm sorry. Well, if I'm a Uchiha or Senju or not, I would never have the stomach to kill a kid that is literally petrified and frightened in front of me. I would never lay a finger to a kid. That is just wrong on so many levels.
Hey, long time no see. So,
It's Hashirama.
Hashirama? This time you're depressed right from the start. What happened?
What do you mean? I'm fine.
Liar. Want to talk to me? I'll listen.
It's nothing.
Come on, just spill it.
No, there isn't anything.
Hey, stop dragging this out. I promise, I'll listen.
It's really nothing, I swear. It's nothing at all.
Look out with it already! What's the matter?
My little brother died. I come to the river because I feel like all the haziness in my heart gets washed away as I stare at the water.
So that's what happened.
Your name's Madara, right? Could it be that way for you too? Do you have siblings?
I'm one of 5. Well, there used to be 5 of us.
Used to be?
We are shinobi after all. We never know when we might die. If there's a way where neither side has to die, it'd be where they revealed what's inside them, hid nothing. And they drank together like they were brothers. But then that's impossible. Because one can't really look deep inside someone and see who they really are.
It's practically saying it's impossible for humans to understand one another.
See the inside.
Which, remember, you heard that
It's impossible.
with the whole speech with Pain.
What's inside us to each other?
Here you go hearing it again.
I don't know. But every time I come here, I make a wish that I'll find some way to make it happen.
Well, at least they're both in the right track. They both want
look,
peace. They both want
seems
the
I
world to
finally
just
got
be
it to go
nothing
in the
but
right
love and
direction.
happiness.
It's not just yours. Mine too. Reach the other side.
In all honesty, I was shocked that another person understood how I felt, especially considering all the people that didn't. So there was another foolish kid who thought as I did, who wanted to try to change this war-torn era. But rather than being shocked at this turn of events, I considered Madara a gift from the divine.
But with you, I can tell without even having to look inside.
Tell what?
That your hairdo and your outfit are totally lame.
Not that we thought alike in every respect, of course. After that, we started meeting up every now and then, still without knowing each other's last names. We'd spar and compare our shinobi moves, or talk about the future.
Taijutsu and Kumite. You did a nice job pulling out a draw against me.
No way! It's not quite a draw, because I'm still standing.
So he was using Taijutsu and like Sage Kumite.
You were
Which-
saying? Not a
Pretty
draw,
sure he was able to
huh?
figure out he's a Senju because of that. Only Senju really
How
are
could you-
good at that, mainly.
I threw it the instant you blew me away. I'm not gonna get taken down that easily.
Gotta love Uchiha.
But the question is, how do we bring about concrete changes? We've got to have a vision for the future.
The first step is to not give up on our ideals. And we're gonna have to get stronger, too. A couple of weak pups barking won't change anything.
You're right. If we can master all sorts of jutsu and become stronger, then the adults won't be able to ignore our words anymore.
We gotta master many jutsu and cover
So
any
once
weakness.
again,
Well, I'm halfway there already.
accomplishing
I'm
power
stronger than
and
most of
becoming the most
adults
powerful
around
person.
me.
Really?
hey, if you're the most powerful
That's
person,
impressive.
you know, physically and intellectually, you know, didn't even say that right, by intelligence and power itself, whether it's mixed martial arts, weapons, strategizing, you name it, what are other people going to
You
do?
weren't kidding.
If you're stronger than them and more dangerous than them and they can't even pose as a threat to you, they got to listen to you, right?
The river I just
That's
pissed
what they're
in.
getting on. So they'll force the world to be peaceful and not be at war by becoming the most powerful shinobi.
Each time we met, we became closer.
Madara! I've come up with an amazing jutsu. Let's both master it together.
Really? Show me.
Secret taijutsu technique. A super fire style genjutsu slash giant shuriken two-step drop jutsu.
What?
Good. I can't visualize it. I mean, which
What is that?
Taijutsu or genjutsu? It's not clear.
Yeah.
Plus, the name is way too long.
Literally a
Who can remember
Naruto
all
moment.
that?
Just give me a second. Let me explain it.
Shut up! Today we'll be competing in cliff climbing.
Yeah.
Quit getting depressed so easily. That's your weakness.
And your weakness is always assuming that's what's going on.
Huh?
Don't you get it? I'm just psyching you out, so I'll win at cliff climbing!
You bastard!
See you at the top!
You were only
Smart.
pretending to be sad!
He's done that to you over and over.
I won.
I love their friendship,
course
though.
you did.
And it's sad because
I mean,
they're
you
two
did
separate
have
clans,
a
you know what I mean?
head
And it just goes to show that it is possible to be friends with one another. Even if you're from a different culture, environment, you know, or clan or whatever.
Wow, what a sweeping view of the forest.
Yeah, you can see really far. Speaking of eyesight, I'm pretty sure you can't beat me. Want to challenge me?
What are you talking about? You seem really proud of your eyes.
Yeah, of course I am. Because I've got the shot.
He's about to expose himself, but he already knows that he's gonna share anyways. But no, like, I'll say this really quick. No matter what your race, you know what I mean, your skin color, how you look, speak, where you were born from, whatever, none of that matters. At the end of the day, the most important thing is everyone should be treated equally and be respected. And the main most important thing is to love one another and be considerate of one another, you know, and to at least try to be understanding of one another as well. You know what I mean? And that is not easy. It's very, very, very difficult, because if it was simple and easy and just like that, there wouldn't be any issues in the world, period. But
What's up?
Guess it's not all that. Never mind.
Come on, what is it? You're being awfully candid for once.
Or else my siblings wouldn't be dead. But I wasn't even able to protect them. I shouldn't. Shouldn't.
Madara.
Sorry. I guess I brought back some memories for you too, huh?
So, do you have any siblings left?
I love the music in Naruto.
I do.
It's so calming
I
and
still
soothing.
have one younger brother who's
beautiful.
still alive. And I'm going to protect him. No matter what happens, I swear.
Aw.
So what about you?
I have one brother left too. And I also intend to protect him no matter what. I've decided. Let's build our settlement right here.
Huh?
And there we'll make it so kids won't have to kill each other. And we'll create this awesome school where kids can train and grow up to become stronger. Assign missions that fit people's abilities and their strengths too. Have superiors who are able to properly assign ranks to commissions. A place where kids don't have to be sent into harsh battlefronts.
Ha! You do realize it's only you spouting such nonsense.
Yeah? What about you?
He's a kid, and he's already thought of everything of what a village
Then it's
is.
decided.
All right. If that's settled.
I love his way of thinking. So brilliant and intelligent.
I could protect my brother here from this boundless vantage point.
In all honesty, like, see, for us in the United States, and at least for here, like, we have nothing but freedom. Like there's no strict rules, you know, like yes, we have laws and things like that, but it is very, very lenient in the United States. There's a lot of freedom. You can go out and practically say whatever you want. You know, you have all your amendments, the freedom of speech, you name it. Like, but with this and Naruto, it's slightly different. It's way more stricter and the laws are way more like legit. And practically the way it really is in Naruto, it's like compare a state. Like, so if I lived in Orlando and you lived in New York, okay? Like, I am not allowed to leave Orlando no matter what. I can only leave Orlando if I'm on a mission, which is, you know, like military mission or whatever, or if it's like absolutely 100% necessary and I have to do it because it's like to save the world or to save someone, whatever. Okay. That's kind of how it is in this. So it's like they have very like strict law systems to where you must remain in your village at all times. You're only really allowed to leave it if you're on, you know, if you're going out on a mission and things like that, you know, or for training and etc. You know, so it's like just imagine like how that would be if that's how it was for our world, to where like if you were born in the state, that's where you're raised. You always have to be there no matter what. And then like you're going to be also forced to have to train, you know, to learn mixed martial arts, you know, and develop your intelligence, like, because we have school, obviously, you know, like science, math, all that. So in which that's in here as well in Naruto, but the only difference is not only are you learning what you would learn in school in our world, but you're also learning how to self-defense, how to protect yourself, which, for instance, taijutsu, it's like mixed martial arts, and then 2, which is the fictional part, ninjutsu, which is for them to be able to have abilities and, you know, do things that are not what we can do. You know, instead, what we do, we just use our intelligence and we made guns and knives and things like that, to where that we learn how to use and just pretty much use that as our weapons instead of ninjutsu. So it's like, when you think of it that way, it's like, just imagine how our world would be if that's how it was for us, to where like everyone was forced to go to school, you know what I mean, be a kid, have a normal life, not be in war, whatever. And while you're in school, you had to learn mixed martial arts. You had to learn how to use guns, knives, fight, train, develop your intelligence, you know, and then just practically it's a military like arrangement type thing too, to where like everyone has missions, things like that. Like for me, it would be fun for me, but obviously that wouldn't be a thing for everyone, and be probably very problematic. But if that's how things were from the get-go, like from day one, then everyone would see it as the norm, and I don't really see anyone going against that type of a system, you know what I mean? But the fact that we have so much freedom in the United States, and clearly it's nothing like that, that's why everything that's going on as of now, we all think that's the norm, and, you know, this and that. And then when you compare it to like other countries, like to where there's countries across the world that are way more stricter, to where like you're not allowed to have any weapons. I can't remember where it's at, but there's a place in the world where firearms are not allowed at all. Okay, and the police don't have firearms either. I think they only have tasers or like melee weapons and things like that. But because that there's no firearms there and firearms are not allowed and that's illegal, there's a lot of stab killings. There's a lot of, you know what I mean, like knife killings and things like that. So like depending on where you are in the world, it's going to be different. But that's just something I just want to point out there. Like I've always thought that's so interesting how like whether if it's anime or show, whatever, how people can have different, you know, environment or, you know, structures of law and rule. And, you know, because it happens from day one, everyone just considers it the norm because that's what they've always been raised in and thought, you know, as the normal. And then that's just that. But just imagine like being able to put yourself in those type of environments and like something to think about. I don't know. I think it's cool, but whatever.
That was where the village hidden in the leaves would eventually stand.
There you go.
I made a resolution that day. I swore that I would endure for the sake of my vision.
We both made it across.
That's a good stone for skipping. I'll let you hold on to it till the next time we meet.
And that's that. I thought it was actually over right there. Never mind.
What is it, Tobirama?
Elder brother, we must talk. Orders, elder brother.
You what?
I have more sensory skill than you.
You've been going out all by yourself quite often lately.
They're
so
suspicious
I
now.
Something was up. I looked into that young man and learned that he belongs to the Uchiha clan. He has killed capable adults from our clan.
Damn.
It seems that he's a genius born with inherent shinobi talent.
Goddamn.
So I was right.
And given your obvious lack of surprise, don't tell me that the two of you were actually aware of each other's family names already.
No, I didn't know.
Uh.
And I doubt he does.
Hashirama, you understand what this means, don't you? The Senju clan and the Uchiha clan are bitter enemies. I haven't mentioned anything
That's the
about
problem.
this to the other Senju yet. But if we're not careful, you could be branded a traitor.
Trying to win a war that's just
If
literally
you don't want to be
endless.
suspected as a spy, then you must shadow that youth after the next time the two of you meet. You're to bring home intel on the Uchiha clan. That is your mission. And if he should notice you, kill him.
So dark. Yeah, like how many months, you know, he's been spending time with him and training and, you know, everything. And your own dad is telling you, don't matter if he's your friend, whatever, how long, whatever, like you need to kill that guy, get intel, but if he finds out you're a spy, then kill him. It's crazy, man. But we're going to be ending the video there, guys. I don't want the video to be too long. And that's the start of learning the history and the origin of what is a village and what is a shinobi. And I thought this would be really, in my opinion, smart to go and do a reaction on first. You know what I mean? Obviously, my first video was on the cycle of hatred because I just thought that was such a beautiful thing, you know, to kind of go over and watch as well.